Oh, we are here. Ball Central Podcast once again.
You good?
What?
Was I supposed to start it?
There was just a
trying to-
delay at the beginning. That's why he's saying something.
Nah,
Okay.
but it started like he took like 9 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wi-Fi connection delay, so that's probably why.
Yo.
Yeah. Struggling with Wi-Fi over here. Just a heads up. Hey, the Ball Central Podcast is back. Talk NFL once again. Week 4 was crazy. We have a lot to recap. So just to get it out the way, I lost a bet to a Cowboys fan. Now I'm wearing a Cowboys shirt. So
Woo!
yeah,
Look at that.
I was gonna wear a hat with it, but it would not fit over the headset. So
Oh, okay, got you. Put on the hat. Just put it on.
it's not gonna.
Take off the headset for a second. Oh,
I tried. It's not gonna fit. So yeah. So hey, once again, Ball Central Podcast on. You can find us on all the audio platforms and including YouTube if you want to see us visually. So before we get into it, how is everyone's week?
mine's good. Mine's chilling. I mean, Phil, do you believe the Cowboys are now America's team? Are you technically a Cowboys fan for the day? Is this what this is?
I'm just fulfilling a bet. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Nope, I do not believe in any of that hype. No.
Okay, cool.
To be America's team, you would have to win past the 2000s.
Oh, well, that's a valid statement. I mean, well, geez. But what do you think about their tight end, though? Their rookie tight end. He looking good?
Ferguson?
Yeah.
I like him. He's had a lot of targets. Dak's been feeding him. Nice replacement for Schultz. So, I mean, they did destroy the Patriots this past weekend, 38-3, I believe. So, they did their thing.
Nice.
Pain.
Good recap.
Right.
Elijah, what's up with you?
Nothing, man. Chilling.
Chilling.
Right.
Same thing, different day?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Right. Yeah. For me, yeah, I'm wearing this to fill a bet. Very painful, but it is what it is. Patriots got destroyed. I lost by 4 points in fantasy. All I needed was a 50-yard field goal to win. Didn't happen because Patrick Mahomes wanted to use his legs. So yeah, here we are now. So, Elijah, how are we looking with fantasy before we get off into everything?
So fantasy outlook, we have no more undefeateds in the league. TJ lost to John, who put up a whopping 209 points.
Mess around, you find out. Mess around, you find out. I mean, I'm just
Damn.
saying.
Talk your shit, John. Good.
We know who the real Jets Giants are. No, I'm joking.
Damn.
I'm joking. All love to TJ, bro. It was a good matchup. I mean, I got lucky, and everybody popped off. You know what I mean? That's realistically.
You had the perfect game. You had your Miami Dolphins game.
I would, dude. Yeah, but I was sweating it. I'm being honest with you. Before that game, before Sunday, I was really like, man, he might beat me by a lot. Like, I wonder if I could even catch up. And then everybody popped off. So I mean, got lucky.
Yeah, John's entire team just popped off. I'll give you a little recap of their game. It was ugly. So John basically had Jalen Hurts went for 36, Kyron Williams went for 32, AJ Brown went for 43, Puka went for 36.
Good Lord.
The Chargers defense went for 16. Ferguson, the tight end, went for 14.
That's why you brought him up.
And his position scores, he had Tony Pollard go for 9. His low score of the week was 0 from his kicker. So imagine.
And he's the one. That's crazy.
I mean, at least I got no negative points this week. That's a positive.
Yeah. TJ, he put up 117. It wasn't like he got blown out, but like
he could have put up less than 100, realistically.
Yeah. I mean, Herbert put up 27. You feel me? Amon-Ra put up 16. Marquise put up 16. Ayuk put up 25. Kelsey put up 12. Like, he would have only lost to about 4 or 5 people in the league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, he would have lost to 8 out of 12. But John put up 209, so he would have beat anybody this week. That is a high score of the year so far. Let's see if anybody can beat that. TJ lost by, I think it was 90. I forgot I just looked at it too.
80, 90-ish. Yeah,
90,
right.
90. Whoa, 92 points.
Michael
TJ
Strahan,
lost-
maybe.
Yeah, TJ lost by 92.
Set records. Let's go.
Of course, you
I
have
lost
to
by
play.
58.
Oof.
I had the low score of the week. I put up 80 points. The team was terrible this week. I had started Daniel Jones at QB,
Mm.
which he's now getting released. By the way, he'll be on the waiver wire if anybody wants him.
Ooh.
I
Wait,
have Eckler, but he's hurt. So
did you release him yet?
No.
I'll trade you Baker for him.
Anyways, we'll talk later.
Gotcha.
McKinnon, I had to start McKinnon because Eckler's hurt. McKinnon put up 0.7 points. Joe Mixon, who's just been terrible all year, 8.6. Basically, more than half of my points came from Stephon Diggs, who put up 41. Debo put up 0.6 because McCaffrey had a day. Logan Thomas, which I think was the next highest after Diggs. Nope, after Daniel Jones, put up 7.3 points. T. Higgins put up 3.9. Bengals defense put up 2.0. And the kicker, Dicker, put up 6. I lost to Shane, who put up 138. And Phil lost by 4 points, like he said before. Phil had a nice week. If you would have started, no.
Yeah, I would have lost either way.
Yeah, there's no adjustments you could have made for real.
Yep.
Nope,
All I
you
knew-
could have started Najee.
Sanders put in Harris.
Yeah, you could have started Najee over Miles Sanders and got the win. But
Oh yeah.
at the same time, Kevin could have put in Justin Fields instead of Russell Wilson. He could have put in freaking Nico Collins instead of anybody.
Yep. It was a sweat Sunday night. All I needed was a 40-yarder. Oh, if Butker would have hit a 40-yarder at the end of the game, I still would have lost. So I needed a 50-yard field goal to win. And the Chiefs were at the 30-yard line. All the Jets had to do was stop them, but Mahomes kept running, and they ran out the clock. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It is what it is. This week I got Kevin. Phil has TJ. And John has RJ.
Ooh, international matchup.
Can't wait for it. Let's get it.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Games start tonight. I don't know if you guys have anybody playing tonight. We do have another game Sunday in London, early 9. You got to be up ready to go. I do have Logan Thomas playing tonight, actually. Damn.
I do
I
not.
can't wait to get into that.
Anyway, it's also the first bye week for a lot of these teams, so it'll be interesting for some of these teams to see what these guys can do. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We have 4-3-1 teams: TJ, John, Shane, and Kevin. All the 2-2s is RJ, me, Chris, Akeem, and Tommy. 1-3 is Phil and Josh, and 0-4 is not gonna say his name and embarrass him.
Cool.
Only 0-4 who has yet to get a win, and he's probably gonna lose this week too.
We're rooting for you though.
We believe in you.
He's going up against McCaffrey, so
Oh
That's
Lord.
It's pretty hard.
Okay.
this is what it is, though.
Okay. So we got a lot to talk about for week 4. A lot of disappointing performances, a lot of good performances, but let's start off with the first one. How confident are we in the Lions that they can win this division? Packers, Vikings not looking too shabby, and the Bears. So, I mean, how confident are we in the Lions right now?
You want to go first?
I think the Lions really showed us what they're really made of on Thursday. They went into Lambeau, did something they haven't done in how long?
Since last year?
Last year, yeah.
Winning in Lambeau?
Yeah, they beat Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau last year. They kicked him out the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, man.
But before that, it was a long time.
That was at Lambeau? I thought that was in Detroit.
No, I was at Lambeau.
Yeah.
Packers win, they're in. They couldn't get it done.
Well, look, the Lions are they're real. Shout out David Montgomery. I miss you. Shouldn't have traded you. Just remember what I said about Jahmyr Gibbs before the season started.
You did say that.
He's gonna get all the work. Jahmyr is not what they want him to be. So what do y'all think though?
John, what you got?
I think the Lions just keep getting better, right? The NFL just adjusted their policy on gambling, so they lessened penalties. So Williams is coming back. Am I right?
This week, yep.
This week you have him on your team, right?
Yep.
Good luck with that. I mean, I don't know. I just think this team as a whole, like, I think they're the exact same team as last year. So realistically, Elijah, you're right. When has this happened? When is like the Lions really marched into Lambeau in a season where we don't know who's going to come out the top of this division other than the Packers? You know what I mean? And really taking it realistically, like the Packers really have to go back to Detroit and take it back. I mean, the gauntlet has been thrown, and I mean, hopefully Detroit can continue on this run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the defense has been really good as of late as well, forcing quarterback pressures, getting sacks, etc. But also some weapons. David Montgomery has been a monster, and he was out for a game or two as well, and he just came back like nothing happened. Sam Laporta, rookie tight end, has been very consistent part of that offense, getting a lot of catches and yards, key moments. Jared Goff just been doing amazing, putting up like tremendous numbers, top 10, top 15 quarterback numbers just like last year. This is a really good balanced team. Dan Campbell really, leading the charge. I'm excited to see what else they do. But I mean, I did have the Vikings win in the division this year, so hopefully that changes. But as of right now, it doesn't look like it just because they're on a roll. And I'm pretty sure they got to have a decent matchup this week as well. So excited to see what the Lions do.
Do you think the Lions keep Reynolds in as a third wide receiver? Like he's had pretty decent production as a number 2, but with Williams coming back, do you see the Lions passing more?
I mean, if it all depends on how Williams does, to be honest. Just because, I mean, so far it's worked as Josh Reynolds because they have that Rams connection from a long time ago. So Jared Goff is obviously going to trust him more than James Williams as of right now because he hasn't had time to build that chemistry with Williams. So,
sure.
I mean, as of right now, it should be Reynolds 3, Williams 4. But if Williams starts to make some plays, they can switch.
That's facts.
Next up, Texans rookie quarterback. Mr. CJ Stroud has been looking amazing this year so far. Has not thrown a pick. I think 9 touchdowns so far in season, maybe a little more. I think he's top 5, top 10 in passing yards. Is he like so far leader of the pack of the rookie of the year candidate?
Nah,
It's
close. It's a close heap.
It's still Bijan to me though.
I think it's between Bijan, him, and why can't I remember his name? The guy I have from Indianapolis.
AR.
Thank you.
Only reason I don't say AR-15 is because
AR-5, right?
It's AR-5. Yeah,
it's 5. My fault.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he missed a week though.
Yeah,
and
he did. He missed 1.
Colts are not like what are they 1-3 right now? Or they're 2-2, right?
2-2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 2-2.
With Jonathan Taylor coming back, and we're talking
Is
fantasy
he coming back though?
What?
He's practicing. He wants to. They haven't officially activated him yet, but he's been practicing. So we'll see.
And the last interview he gave to the media, he really didn't make it about himself. It was really about the team in whole. And I mean, I don't know if he plays or not. I mean, hopefully they give him a contract because they should lock the number 1 running back down. You know what I mean? But did I lose Wi-Fi on you guys?
No, you're good.
I
got a message.
Okay.
Nah, but for me, first of all, let me just say,
Did you see the lag?
Yeah, Phil's out.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
he's gone.
I know. Sorry.
Just from that for now, we'll just do this. For me, the question is obviously is CJ Stroud leader of the rookie of the year pack? No, he's not. It's Bijan to me.
Okay, still, yeah.
I'll say AR-5. He's not bad. He has shown a lot. But it's just the fact that he's not winning these games for real. Like
I hear you.
They're 2-2, but I think he's 1-2.
Okay, understandable. Hear me out on this though. We're talking rookie of the year. We're talking CJ Stroud. We're talking Atlanta. How do you think that Houston's going to do against Atlanta this week? I'm betting on this game.
This game.
Really? Okay.
And this is probably the game that's going to push CJ Stroud to rookie of the year.
Okay, I like to hear that. Okay.
I said this before too.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young should not have went first. This should have been CJ.
That you did say that, and it was a questionable because I think realistically these 3 quarterbacks, I think Bryce Young does. I think he needs a better offensive line. You know what I mean? He's not doing well this year, and I think he's struggling. And realistically, this year it's about just getting on the same page with players that you've never played with. With the other 2 quarterbacks, it really is a heat for who's going to win. I mean, if they keep these winning up, you know what I mean? Like if Indianapolis and if Houston keep winning, like I mean, it's a shocker that whole division is 2-2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll
just
say
because I thought there'd be an 0-4 kind of a team. No offense, I'm just saying.
I think the fall off is going to start soon for some of these teams. Like the Titans are going to start falling. I don't know what to really think of the Colts. I'm not a fan of them at all.
Okay.
I think this should be knowledge already. I said it in the chat the other day too. I don't like the Colts. The Jags are surprisingly disappointing this year.
They are, but I'm wondering if they're going to upset in London because they won last week and they had the same hotel, they have the same practice schedule. They don't have to fly 5 hours, they don't have to deal with a time difference. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's just
like I said, I mean a couple weeks ago, these 2 weeks are really going to mean something for the Jags. If you could sneak 2 away home games, great. Like I still think I mean I don't know, maybe not, but.
I don't know if Phil's back or not.
I'll wait for him.
Looks like he's lagged out. Oh no, he's not. But my thing is with Jacksonville is like you said, they lost to Houston a few weeks ago.
Yeah, they did.
They won last week, but it was against an Atlanta team whose quarterback missed every single throw that he threw.
Mm-hmm.
And this week they're running into a Buffalo team who just put up 48 against who everybody thought was probably the best team in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, that's why I predict the roller coaster of the Jags winning, just because like I get that the Bills just completely answered Miami. They called the call. It realistically is still their division, but
this is why I think Jacksonville's about to get blown out.
Really? Okay, all right.
They did give up 34 points to CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans.
But they were also away.
Yeah, but now we're talking about Josh Allen.
I hear that.
And the Buffalo Bills, who maybe not the favorites in the AFC.
Sure.
But Josh Allen's a favorite for MVP right now.
He is.
And the way that this offense has looked after week 1.
It has.
Kind of scary.
Very good.
And the Jaguars like I said, they just gave up 34. They gave up what did they give up last week? 9 to a team whose quarterback could not even throw the ball properly.
Yeah, that's valid.
Like Jacksonville's defense has not shown me anything for me to say they're going to slow this offense down at all. I don't even think it's going to be a high scoring game, but I don't think Jacksonville's going to be able to keep up.
Well, I agree with you on that. I don't think it's going to be a hard scoring game, and I think that's why Jacksonville can be in this game. You know what I mean?
But I think it'll be something like 31-17.
Interesting. I like that number.
Like I said, I don't think Jacksonville's going to be able to keep up because
I'm more of a 24-17 kind of a guy, or you know what I mean? Like something like a decent amount of points, but not really anything. You know what I mean? Like 15-0. I don't know.
I respect that, but like I'm giving Buffalo more the benefit of the doubt here because I do feel like they're that much like
they are. They're the top of the top right now.
If they're not the favorite in the AFC, I think they have to be second.
Sure.
And the drop off between that top tier of the AFC until how Jacksonville has looked is crazy.
I get that. Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited for it. But like that's I can't wait until Phil comes back because I wanna get hear what he says on some of these debates because I mean your point's super valid. Like I mean, Buffalo might just walk into England and just own the place. Like just because they can, their defense is good enough. Their quarterback's playing MVP type level. Their connection with their wide receivers outstanding. Like I mean, everything you're saying is yeah. But
and one thing I've noticed about Josh Allen, away games aren't away games for him. He's comfortable everywhere.
Yeah, but it's England's
different. He'll turn the ball over. Do not get me wrong.
True.
But he is comfortable to play he does
get comfortable fast.
Away games don't phase him. Stephon Diggs, another one. Away games do not phase him.
Valid. I don't know if Diggs scores this week. Maybe he does, but he last week he scored what 3 times? 4?
Diggs last week, I think he had 3.
I think he had 3 touchdowns. But the reason I bring it up is because I thought he was going to score the couple weeks before that, and he hadn't. And I put down bets for that, and he just, I mean, they get him the ball a lot. It's just, I don't know what the difference was last week compared to the other weeks.
The difference is last week he had, Miami's.
I thought Miami could even cover. Miami disappointed me last week.
That's not even that. It's just that Miami's, the way Buffalo's game plan is, Gabe Davis is supposed to be Buffalo's deep threat.
Uh-huh.
So when you have the safety helping on Davis,
mm-hmm.
Diggs basically has a one-on-one on this side.
So that's a great lead into my question, or the question that's on the thing. Did the Bills embarrass Miami?
Did they embarrass them? No, Miami's not fully healthy yet. I think people forget.
Okay.
Jalen Ramsey's out still.
That's a good point. Phil, what do you think about it?
Am I fully back? I apologize for that.
You're good. You're good. We're here for you.
Okay. Yeah. Wi-Fi is basura right now, so I apologize. I mean, yeah, like Elijah said, that secondary, not the best in the league, just because they lost one of the best corners in the league. And you always got to worry about that secondary if you have Eli Apple on that team. So,
Sure.
because like most of the games, they're giving up a lot of points, and they just so happen to face the second highest scoring offense in the league in the Buffalo Bills. So, I mean, I'd expect them to give up that many points and that much big plays, but it's expected, especially in a rivalry, especially their rivalry. So, damn. Also, Miami's gonna be interesting as well. So, we'll see how
Who
it
does
goes.
Miami have this week?
Hmm?
Who does Miami have this week?
They have Giants. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree with you. I don't think the Bills embarrassed anyone, but I think they definitely did set the tone that it's their division, right?
Yeah, they had to remind people who they were.
I don't think they set the tone. I think it was up for grabs. Yet, like
Okay,
Sunday,
like it was a race,
and right
and they
now
won
they
barely.
lead.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
feel me? Like
you think
I'm
Miami
use this
also
comparison right. I love NASCAR, right?
Uh-huh.
Most NASCAR races have 3 stages, right?
Uh-huh.
I think stage 1 just finished.
Okay.
And Buffalo won stage 1.
Okay.
Miami's came in second. Obviously,
Okay.
the Patriots the third, Jets is fourth right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just stage 1. These next few weeks are going to be real crucial because this is now the point where the season's going now.
Mm-hmm.
So your bodies are now having to recover every week. It's a little more worse for wear because of the last 4 weeks. Now you got another 4, then you got another 4, and then you got another 5, right? So
yeah, it's realistically 5 stages in football. You got first 4,
yeah, exactly. Then you have the playoffs on top of that.
Yeah,
right.
So like I said, it's going to be a little more about durability at this point. So now this is really going to be telling on how Buffalo's made and how they can recover each week and be able to get back out there.
Okay, I like that. I like that analysis. That was a good analysis. So they definitely won the first quarter. Okay, cool.
They won the first quarter, yes.
All right.
And Miami showed flashes as to why they can win this race.
And I mean, I think the Bills losing to the Jets week 1 shows you they can be beat. You know what I mean? Like
it shows you they can be beat
by anybody.
But at the same time, these last 3 weeks have shown you why they're the class of this division.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas Miami, who just refused to lose and then ended up putting up 70, right, showed us like, damn, we're probably the best team here. Everybody got high hopes for us. We're doing all this, right? Mm-hmm. And then you ran into another good team and got smoked up. It's like,
right. So they got to see on their first test, realistically.
Yeah, but it's like, week 1, again, I'm going to say this. A lot of the Bills team did not, like their starters didn't really play preseason.
Valid. Yeah.
So they came into week 1 kind of rusty.
Sure.
They got their first taste of game action, ready to go. Week 2, win. Week 3, win. Week 4, win. Miami played some preseason.
Okay. All right. I hear what you're saying.
I think that was just the difference.
Yeah. Good. Then rematch is going to be very interesting. See, I don't know. I think it's probably late in the season, so. Yeah.
I mean, are they worse than the Bengals?
Who?
I mean, is anyone worse than the Bengals right now?
Yes.
Arizona.
The Jets.
I don't know. I'd go Chicago if I had to pick one team.
That too.
I can name probably 6 teams that are worse than the Bengals.
Valid. But let's talk about it. I mean, they're plagued with injuries. How would you fix them?
Sit Joe Burrow.
Valid.
Absolutely.
I said this a while ago.
Okay.
Sit him. I think I said it after week 2. Sit him until week 6.
Jamar Chase wanted to sit him too.
Jamar Chase, before the season even started, said sit him until week 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I hear what you're saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not against it. I mean, it's a huge season. You know what I mean? It's got 17 weeks. Why would you not want your quarterback healthy for the back end of that?
Exactly. And it's like, I've said this plenty of times, and for lack of a better word, I'm going to call them scrubs, but you're getting ready to run into, I think, 3 scrub weeks.
Okay.
Tennessee was a scrub week too, but the fact that Joe Burrow can't throw the ball properly is like he can't play properly. He's not Joe Burrow right now. He's Joseph. Okay. Like,
do you think he's hindering the Bengals?
Yes.
It's him.
Because he won't sit out. Jeez. Like, whoever their backup is, I'm pretty sure he can inject more into this offense than hurt Joe Burrow.
Josh
Joe
Browning. Let me see. Someone's last name Browning. I know that for sure.
String too,
Yeah.
because sometimes the second string doesn't go in.
But it's just for me,
Yeah. Jake Brown.
if Joe sits out and gets healthy and lets his calf recover fully, then the Bengals are probably safe. I'm going to say the Ravens, but the Bengals are probably one of the most dangerous teams in the AFC.
Sure.
I think they're third in the AFC at least.
Yep.
It's realistically between them and the Ravens for the division, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. I agree with that. I definitely, and I think, I mean, I don't really have much to say about the Bengals other than I agree with you guys. Sure, why not sit him? You know what I mean? It's not like you're winning by that much. And I mean,
It's
as
like-
a former Jet fan, Chad Pennington lied about an injury in the playoffs and we lost the freaking Patriots. And you know what I mean? I still talk about it because he could have just been like, hey, I can't throw the ball. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, that was an arm injury compared to a leg. So we'll move on. Sorry about that.
Here's also my thing. Like, y'all started 1-3 last year with him. You started 1-3 this year, and it's like if you would have sat those 4 games, what's really like? Granted, you have a win, but what's really the difference if you did go 0-4? You start slow every year, regardless. But now you're going into week 5 healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I completely agree with you with the whole Burrow thing, just because he can't make the moves he used to do. He's not as mobile in the pocket. So if the pocket breaks down, he has nowhere to run. He has to take the sack and throw it away immediately. He's not getting the ball to certain people. T. Higgins is dealing with injuries as well with the ribs, which he's probably going to play through. It's just like you could have saved so much trouble with this offense right now with the Bengals by just sitting out Joe Burrow. But now you're going to have to deal with the consequences of not listening to players like Jamal Chase or probably the doctors, because who knows how long this injury will linger, and you could potentially miss a playoff spot because of it. And most likely, I mean, I probably see it how it looks like that well, because we predicted, some of us said the Bengals were missed the playoffs last year. It might be this year, to be honest. Maybe we're just a year behind, but
and
right
I mean,
now
we're
it's
only 4
scary.
games into the season. I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of season meant to be played, but
Right, so it's looking scary for the Bengals though.
Yep, very scary.
he gets a little bit more injured though, and they're screwed. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine he tears something, and then like he's gone for the start of next year?
Yep.
I don't know. You guys want to move on to something else? What are you going to?
Yep. Speaking of stuff, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't even want to talk about him much more.
Right. Speaking of things getting cooked, the Patriots this past weekend, 38-3. Belichick's worst loss of his career, I believe, 35 points.
All right.
Cowboys defense. What?
Yeah, you go first.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh no, I know. I just want to get my frustrations off of it, just because
you can
of
go.
the game.
Me personally, I'm letting y'all know from now. I do not care about this game at all.
I'm glad the Cowboys woke up from that loss.
It's 2 teams that I hate, so I don't care.
I get that. I hate them too. I mean, we'd have watched this game before the whatever, and it was painful, Phil. Because no offense, but I sat in between my aunt, who's a huge Giants fan and rooting for the Patriots, and my dad, who's a huge Jets fan, rooting for the Cowboys, and it was just like my dad was giving it to my aunt. Let me just tell you, and we could literally care less about this game. So
yeah, I mean, the Cowboys did what they usually do. The game plan for them is let their defense take care of the game and let Dak manage. Because if Dak is fully controlling the game, we saw what happened. That's what happened in Arizona. But this game, the defense controlled everything, and Dak was limited to doing certain things. So that was a recipe. And the Mac Jones, the offense couldn't do anything. We lost 2 defensive starters in Judon and Christian Gonzalez, one of the rookie standouts at corner. So yeah, I mean, the season is done. Back in tank season. So yeah, it's just very frustrating. Plus the offense. We got a new coordinator, but obviously there's weapons missing for the game plan to work on wide receiver, on O-line, and now that defense is hurt, they'll probably be, giving up points left and right, and big plays and yardage left and right. So yeah, it's gonna be a rough rest of the year for New England.
I mean, Bailey Zappi got in. What do you think about that? I mean, as a Patriots fan, are you pro changing up quarterback or?
I mean, at this point, you might as well. Fuck it. There's not much for Mac Jones to do for the rest of the year. Your defense has gotten worse. Not making much plays on offense. If you want to tank, put in Zappi. Let Mac Jones, get healthy the rest of the year. I don't know.
Okay. So you're saying Mac Jones gives you the best chance to win, but you're willing to play Zappi if you're down by like 40 points anyways.
Right. Yeah. Just tank, get a top 10 pick, get a wide receiver, call it a day.
You would take a wide receiver over a quarterback? You wouldn't take Caleb, you wouldn't take a Caleb Williams or
We can't. The Bears will have the top 2 picks in the draft. With the way it's going with Justin Fields, they might trade him to the Falcons, according to reports. So they're going to get him and Marvin Harrison Jr. at this point.
I mean, slots. You never know.
Honestly, know. I think Mac can be our quarterback. It's just we need some playmakers, and the O-line needs to get better. So I'd rather get a wide receiver in the first round. But with our history of drafting wide receivers in the first round, who knows?
You think you could get a Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I mean, it's possible, but maybe some other ones, because I was told this draft is deep of wide receivers this upcoming year. So if we don't get him, I'm pretty sure there's other liable choices. Probably not as great as him, but can definitely be a game changer in the league.
Okay, cool. Good to hear. All right, what's our next one, Phil?
CMC 4 touchdowns this week. If the league wasn't too up their ass about quarterbacks, could he have a legitimate case for MVP this year? Because we know how the NFL feels about giving quarterbacks awards.
Elijah, you want to take this or you want me to?
I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead.
Dear San Francisco, stop. There's other people on this team. Stop. Okay, I get it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. Don't fix it. Don't fix it.
But nigga, our fantasy teams need this. Okay. Please. Okay.
Help
Debo
me.
scored less than a point. Okay. I lost by 50.
Kittle scored 1.9.
Huh?
Kittle scored 1.9.
Ayuk had a solid week, but please, okay. But as for the award, for sure, if the league wasn't so QB friendly with the MVP, it would easily be McCaffrey. You could give. There's a few other people you can give this. I mean, Jettis you can have in consideration as well. Always.
Cooper Kupp had a good chance to win it 2 years ago.
He was a triple crown winner, and they didn't give it to him.
Yep.
And it's Derrick Henry had a year where he could have won it. I'm pretty sure Chris Johnson had a year he could have won it.
This is gonna be
Peterson as well.
A conventional opinion, but absolutely not. I'm gonna say that absolutely not. All right, we want to talk about how San Francisco is a plug and play for quarterback. Just because you downgrade a quarterback and you upgrade your offensive line doesn't mean. I mean, most valuable player. First of all, their offensive line is their most valuable player. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm just like. You could play. I get Christian McCaffrey's Christian McCaffrey, and he's rehabbing, and he's not dealing with injury, and he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing. But I would have gave it to any other person you named other than Christian McCaffrey, just because San Francisco is such a plug-and-play system. You know what I mean? Just because he fits that system so well and he's already so good. You know what I mean? I would have given it to him before he went to San Francisco, but because he's in San Francisco with that offensive line, with that system, I mean, he should definitely be in the conversation. But I just think too much chocolate there. I don't know. Too much. I don't know. Something. I don't know.
That's
I don't
know. Saying too much chocolate. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, as much as I like it,
I don't. What are you saying? What is too much? What does that mean, bro?
I'm all right. I'm a chocolate fiend. All right. I love chocolate. All right. Inside and out, love me some chocolate. You know what I mean? But see, when I eat too much chocolate, right, you get fat and you get lazy, and things might happen. You know what I mean? Things might.
I get that. But what is the correlation to the 49ers?
What I'm saying is, just because they're doing great right now, and you had 4 chocolate bars of touchdowns, you know what I mean, doesn't mean. I get your chocolate wasted right now. You know what I mean? I get people out there want to sit here and tell me Chris McCaffrey is going to be an MVP. And I love that about you. You know what I mean? But you are chocolate wasted. You know what I mean? To quote the grown-ups, you know what I mean? You're chocolate wasted. And it's just I love chocolate like any other guy. I love Chris McCaffrey like any other guy. But if he gets injured sometime this year, which I'm not hoping for, all right, I'm not trying to say anything like that. But what I'm saying is you were definitely chocolate wasted.
It's in the moment kind of thing.
All right. Can I say this actually about your statement?
Yeah. You thought it was stupid? I'm sorry. It was
no.
Weird analogy, but
I do think though that you're kind of contradicting yourself now.
I might be, yeah.
Because you are saying if CMC gets hurt, then it's what are they gonna do? But
yeah,
you're now proving the point that he's very valuable to this team.
No, he is. But there are other things they can do. They can run the ball with, like you're saying, they can run the ball with Samuel. They could. I mean, there's a bunch of things they could do. But what I'm saying is, like, I mean, I might have been contradicting myself, but what I was really trying to say was, the people saying he should have been MVP. Let's see if he makes it through this season before we say he should be MVP. You know what I mean?
I'll say this though, the same way you said the Niners are plug and play at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think they're a little plug and play with running back too, and I don't think people realize that.
I would agree. I would say Mitchell would be a good running back.
They had 3 years ago, they had Mostert, Jeff Wilson. They had a weird backfield, right?
They weren't bad. They were not bad.
They were not bad. They had there's just a bunch of names out there. Mm-hmm. Somebody got hurt, next guy up, go. Next, somebody else got hurt, next guy up, go. Mm-hmm. And the running back production never really slowed down there.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty much like all these guys equaling one McCaffrey stats.
Yeah.
So it's like now they have McCaffrey who is doing all the work. So it seems like he's probably better than he actually is. And I'm not taking anything away from him because he's an amazing player. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I do feel like you probably could throw Elijah Mitchell back there and he'll still have a 100-yard game and 2 tugs if you feed him as much as you feed McCaffrey.
I mean,
but that line.
I would agree. You know what I mean? Under my chocolate waste analogy, yes, 1,000% with that offensive line.
Aside from that, I do think McCaffrey should have some type of consideration for MVP because of what they're like, the workload that they're giving him and his production. Like it just adds up to the fact that he should be considered very valuable to this team.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a great point. That's a great point. He has done the work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I mean, make me look like I don't even know what I'm talking about. Realistically, if you look at his production this weekend. Right. But so what do you think? You think he should be MVP or what?
Oh, I mean, if he keeps up these kind of stats, like if his yardage stays up and his touchdowns get high and he's running at an efficient rate, like maybe a good like high yards per carry, absolutely. Like I just hate how, like Elijah said, it's so QB friendly. We just look at all the stats and give mostly MVPs to quarterbacks. If someone puts up good stats, regardless of what position they are, they deserve to be consideration just because of how they're playing. Because you take Christian McCaffrey out of the 49ers, like we said, who knows? Maybe they can't get the production with Elijah and others, but we don't know for sure yet.
And if Christian McCaffrey were to win, I would hope other skill positions in other years would win too, like Jay Jettas or you know what I mean, like people who deserve this award.
Right.
If that happens to be the case. What's our next topic, Phil?
The Sunday night game. Honestly, before we get into it, I think it was Zach Wilson's best game of his career so far. He played well. Obviously, there was that one mistake of the snap fumble, but I just wanted to say, non-biased opinion. Good game. He needs to build upon that and continue games just like that. And I mean, the Jets could be a very, very competitive team if he plays like that. But we all got to see how he does moving forward. But it was a rough game for the Jets, especially at the end. Had chances to stop the Chiefs from scoring or maybe holding to a field goal. But obviously, some plays and rushing plays and some maybe referee ball led up to it, and they lost the game by 3. So, how are we feeling after that game?
Alex, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
No, you go first.
I was at this game. All right.
So, I forgot. Yeah.
So I was at this game, and let me tell you something. Walking into this game, people were not excited. All right. I met people from Canada who bought tickets months before for Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. And it was, as a Jets fan, it was not greatly exciting. Like it was a little nerve wracking going into this game. Ticket sales almost were like 60-40 Jets to Chiefs fans. Like there were a lot of Chiefs fans there. And I mean, I think Zach Wilson played amazing. You asked me last week what I thought of Zach Wilson. If he keeps using his moments like this, he's doing well. He's using his second opportunity, and that's what I like to see. I saw Rodney Harrison's comments after the game on Sunday Night Football, and I have my own comments.
Let's get into that a little later.
Oh, no, but I need to
get into his comments a little later, though.
Okay, all right. But I got something to say about it. I'm just letting you know.
I do, too.
All right, cool. All right, but all right. So I'm glad we can acknowledge that that's a separate topic that we will get to. So to talk more about this game, I would agree. Yeah, there was an intentional grounding by Patrick Mahomes that was never called. There was multiple holding callings that were never called. There was, I mean, you want to say that's pass interference or holding when no one was held anything? I mean, Patrick Mahomes said someone had someone's hands around someone's neck, which I didn't see, but I mean, he saw. I mean, I don't know. I get we can't let it up to the refs, but I don't know. I thought it was a great game from the Jets, and I think if they continue to do what they do and they take this motivation, I mean, I enjoyed the game. I had a great time. I mean, I used my glasses for the first time ever, and I mean, from someone who had a troubled time, you know what I mean, admitting he had couldn't see as far. You know what I mean? It was a great game. So, I mean, Elijah, what do you have to say about this game?
First of all, Zach Wilson. Jordan Poole. Zach Wilson.
Jordan Poole. Crazy.
All the girlies bought tickets because Taylor Swift was going to be at the game, and Zach Wilson.
Yeah, you think it was Taylor Swift that did it?
It was the Swifties. You feel me?
Oh,
Zach Wilson knew all these girls was in the stands and said, "I got a hoop today," and went out there and was the first quarterback ever to outperform Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know. I saw the same thing when Daniel Jones went to Kansas City, but I mean, whatever.
Stat-wise, Zach Wilson's the first quarterback to ever do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll look up that game, but
it was proven.
Yeah, Bleacher Report said it.
Yeah,
okay, just because Bleacher Report said what?
Zach Wilson was the first to do it.
To out quarterback?
NFL.
In the whole NFL. What we talking about? QB rating? What are we talking about? Where is this rating coming from?
Talking about yards, completions,
okay,
touchdowns, interceptions. He outperformed him.
Every single stat, right?
Every single stat.
Gotcha. In every single stat. Okay, I gotcha.
First quarterback to ever do it.
Okay.
I mean, that was the Swifties. Secondly,
I've seen. Yeah.
The refs gave the Chiefs the game. And it's hard to say because it pissed me off during the Super Bowl too. Like these little touchy holding calls on defense, gotta go. Like, granted, I was happy during the Super Bowl because I was rooting for the Chiefs. I had money on that, you know. I was happy about the call, but I knew even then that was a bull. The call was nonsense, bro.
Hey, it's a textbook call.
It's a textbook call, but at the same time, it's like the same way, when Marquise Morris and Jokic see each other again, they're going to get a little physical. Don't call these little touchy-feely fouls on them. Let them hash.
What do you mean?
I was going to say something else. So you remember when Marquise, one of the Morris twins, bumped Jokic, like an intentional foul?
Sure.
Jokic came back and hit
Wow.
Yeah.
Badly.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm not saying that, it should be all fair game and just let them hit each other and keep going, you feel me?
Huh.
But there should be a little leeway for stuff like this. And it's that was one of those plays where I felt there should have been a little leeway. And I said the same thing during the Super Bowl, but at the same time, I wasn't as pressed about it because I got my money. But
wait, but on what play? What play during the Jets game are you talking about?
I'm talking about the holding call though in Sauce.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Got you.
Also, I do want to shout out Mahomes on that play because he does see that holding call and just throw the ball in MVS's direction, and because it doesn't matter the outcome now because it was a holding call.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that, but I don't know. I mean, he got lucky with the call. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. Just because he sees something downfield doesn't mean it's. You know what I mean?
It is what. But anyway, it is what it is. Shout out Pacheco, my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Pacheco.
He had a really good game. Yeah.
He had a great game.
Former Rutgers running back.
I don't really know what else to say, man. Zach Wilson played well. I just need him to be that consistent for the rest of this season.
I have something to say. I just
want to say, as long as that gives us a chance to win the game, we'll be good.
Okay, word. I mean, and I think that's the big thing that people are somewhat regretting. Like, for example, Nick Wright. Let me just call you the fuck out. You compared Zach Wilson to Jamarcus Russell, and you said he was the worst quarterback since Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell never fucking looked like that. All right, I'm just saying. I'm not even bringing up that Zach Wilson outperformed Patrick Mahomes for the first time ever. I mean, that's interesting fact too. I didn't even know that. Bleacher Report came out with that.
What about
That about every single like category or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, that's
And
interesting. I mean,
it checked out too. I double checked just to be safe.
I mean-
Like no way, but yeah, double checked everything.
yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. I guess Patrick Mahomes can beat out somebody in yards even though he throws more interceptions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
all
I
it takes
mean-
is one game to be bad, and
Yeah.
Mahomes was average, and Zach Wilson was just better.
Yeah. It
stat-wise.
really reminded me of the Giants versus Chiefs game from 2001 where Patrick Mahomes had 2 interceptions and then there was a late flag on an interception again and he got another call break. So like that's why I'm annoyed with his with his like deduction of the foul. Like don't get me wrong, like you're right, you saw something, but doesn't mean you're right about the call. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, like Elijah said, if Zach Wilson, what he needs to do, keep that confidence that he had during the Chiefs game and string those performances together.
And
Plain simple.
I think a lot of people are neglecting that Nathaniel Hackett and him, they've only had 4 games together. You know what I mean? Like he still is kind of getting to know Zach. But I mean, Zach, his throws were freaking great. I'm sorry, there's not enough I can say about this game. Let's move on.
Gotcha.
I lost my voice to it, and like I'm just barely getting it back, and I'm all right. Go ahead.
And the last one, panic meter on Giants fans. Where are we at right now, John?
Panic meter.
1 to 10.
I feel like honestly a 7. I feel like
That's fair.
It's a panic-ish. I mean, they let up 4 straight sacks in a row. They literally they let up 3 sacks, punted, let up another sack. Like I don't mean to be like that, but there's a lot to dislike about that game other than Thibodeau actually playing well. That's the only thing that happened in that game that if you're a Giants fan tuning in, that's the only thing. Thibodeau had 2 sacks. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough to see that game for Giants fans. Like, yes, Daniel Jones didn't have his best performance, but at the same time, he didn't have enough time to make certain plays as well. He was running for his life. He was getting sacked. 10 double-digit sacks. 10 of those. So they also let up a defensive touchdown. It was just rough for Daniel Jones to make any type of plays. So,
Elijah, did you hear the comments on Evan Neal?
Yes, I heard the comments on Evan Neal. I heard the comments from Evan Neal.
Okay.
I am not an Evan Neal fan. I never was. He can kiss my ass.
Okay.
It's not hard to be a good person.
Okay.
And he is showing me that he's just not a good person. Like,
let's talk about
no
that.
matter what you do in life, you are not above anybody except for Russell Wilson. Okay, Russell Wilson's the bottom tier. You feel me? Well, I'm not even gonna say he's bottom tier. From stories I'm hearing, he's not a good person.
Did you see the
Shay? Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. I saw that interview too, and
that's
that's
what
a valid point.
Not like him even more.
Same. He couldn't have his number.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's your teammate.
We're going to war at least 17 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, 16 weeks out of the year, at least.
Yeah.
I can't even call you and have a regular conversation with you.
Yeah. Phil, what do you think about the Evan Neal thing? Elijah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the opinion. And
finish your.
You have anything
I'm just saying that no matter what you do in life, you are not above anybody.
Sure.
You got to treat the CEO with the same respect as you treat the janitor.
Yep.
Like, I cannot. I'm not gonna say I can't respect him, but his comments really just turned me off from him entirely. But we're gonna pray for him.
What do you think about it? I brought it up. I need to know what you guys think about it.
I completely agree with what Elijah said. Like, the fans, they come in no matter how wealthy they are, whether it's like businessmen, whether it's a person flipping burgers, they're there to fill the seats and they help you get paid.
Yeah.
People, like I said, the burger flipping people may not have enough money to, go through their day-to-day basis, but they still spend time in their wallet to come see you play. And this is what you say about them. That's complete bullshit. So I can't stand for any of the comments he said. And the guy who was, I forgot his name, but the guy who was talking about his comments, the radio talk show host, stand by it.
Yeah, for me as a Giants fan, the Radio Talk Show host went a little far. For the I mean, I get the anger. You know what I mean? I mean, you want to talk about burger flipping people? Shit, I was a burger flipping person. I've been a Giants fan since 02. I was like 7 years old and went to my first Giants game. It was Giants Chiefs actually, and they lost. And I mean, I've been a Giants fan my whole life. I love the Giants. You know what I mean? I put up through the Eli bullshit where everyone came for Eli. I put up through the whatever.
You saying you're putting up through it, but you got 2 Super Bowls out of it. Shut up.
Yeah, but I had to listen to Phil talk about how Matt Ryan was better than Eli Manning. You see how annoying that is? I had to beat my head against a rock because I had to listen to that.
Who being better than Eli?
Matt Ryan?
Okay, Matt Ryan is skill-wise better than Eli.
But 2 Super Bowls. I'm just saying.
Yes. No. Don't get me wrong. Career-wise, no.
Yeah, career-wise. That's what we're talking about. Career-wise.
Yeah, that's a skill-wise. Yeah.
I'm talking about.
No, you were talking about career-wise. It don't be like that. We were talking
about career-wise. Eli Manning is better than Aaron Rodgers. Eli Manning is better than Brett Favre.
I mean,
career-wise,
he only won. Brett Favre had 1 Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, but I think Aaron Rodgers career-wise is a little bit better.
And he has a ton of interceptions. I think he still leads.
No, I'm not making the debate for Brett Favre. I'm just saying, as a Giants fan, it hurt to go through, you know what I mean, comparisons to other people, you know what I mean, when we're being very bad. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And I mean, I played offensive line. I believe me, I've been on a team that has sucked. You know what I mean? That's the number one person you blame. You blame the big guys up front. You know what I mean? And that's, as a quarterback, that's the stupidest thing you could do because then they won't block for you. You know what I mean? But as an offensive lineman talking out to fans, I mean,
the funny thing is,
he made a huge
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. My bad.
Bro. You're good.
I'm really thinking about it. Like, as much as we know the offensive line is essential,
yeah,
nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Sure. No, but like that's the thing. They're the most underappreciated group. You know what I mean? That like,
they are for sure. But at the same time, like realistically, like we know you are essential.
No one's favorite player is a lineman.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do your job.
Yeah.
My favorite player of all time is Zach Martin.
Or Joe Thomas. Like,
Michael Strahan, defense linemen are a little different, but I hear you.
Oh yeah.
Entirely different.
Aaron Donald. No one said my favorite player is Nick Mangold.
Right. We can name linemen who are actually like JJ Watt.
Yeah.
We can name defensive linemen who we actually like because they actually impact the game.
But
offensive linemen, they only impact the game negatively, and that's the only time we talk about them.
Facts. But I mean, to his point, like, no offense to the Giants tackle, but think about life after football. Look at Sean O'Hara. He still works for the Giants. They still pay him money he was a set. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, it blows my mind.
Do better, Evan Neal.
Please think before you
be a better person. Please.
But
that's not hard. Or just still talk. Just don't talk.
I will say this, and maybe this is a bad comparison, but it reminds me a lot of last year with Zach Wilson. How we couldn't take responsibility. And because you couldn't take responsibility, the media is going to eat you now. All right. And now you're eaten. Now you have a second chance. Okay.
No, you don't. You
got one more chance.
We're giving him a second chance because we have no control over it.
So also we do have that Giants bet on season win, so we're giving him a second chance.
Yes, we're giving him a second.
They're giving him a second chance.
Yep, we are. Yes.
Okay. Real Giants fans are giving him a second chance.
I will give you a second chance because that's how I am.
I get
that.
But
at the same time, it's like once you show me something, I'm turned off.
Yeah, but Elijah, hear me out. Let's debate this. Do we want to be the Raiders where they release 8 first-round picks?
Those are terrible first-round picks as well.
Okay,
wait. Who's we?
In this conversation, you're technically on the side of the Giants because you wanted to release them, right?
No, I said that.
Okay, well, you say you don't want to give him a second chance.
I'm not saying I'm giving him a second chance to be a better person to show me.
Okay, that's more your personal view.
I see it now because you already showed me something that I don't want to see, so I'm turned off. I'm turned away.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
If you do it on this side, it's like all power to you. Feel me? But I have no comments on what you do from this point on.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying, like real, like diehard Giants fans. Some of them are really calling for his release. Like the Reladio guy is not like far off. You know what I mean?
Which is unnecessary. Releasing somebody over words is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, though. That you know what I mean? Like that's where it's like That's where this guy definitely deserves.
Unless you're John Gruden, but
I mean, unless you say something
wild,
so, like
yeah.
racist or freaking
Sterling,
anti-Semitic or freaking transphobic or homophobic, where it's like it offends a huge group of people to the point where it's not acceptable in this day and age. You feel me?
right?
Yeah.
That's when it's like, okay, now we can talk about maybe going a different direction with this guy.
Yeah.
Miles
The fact that
Leonard.
he was just talking about like y'all aren't doing what I'm doing, blah, 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 shut up. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Like, that's not something we got to release him over. Feel me?
No, I get that. But the reason the radio guy was going off about it was because, like, let's say a large portion of Giants fans just stop going to games because they suck. You know what I mean? And then it just continues to pile on. Like,
If they suck,
you're allowing a player who's doing badly to continue to be on your team at a negative aspect for the fans. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I want that. I don't want him to be cut. I'm saying I'm talking on behalf of Evan Neal. I think this man deserves a second chance. I think if we did cut him, it'd be a detriment to the Giants.
It would.
Because you're not going to get a huge guy like that out of nowhere. No, you can't just sign someone off the street. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just saying.
yeah, he's what it is.
There's a lot of emotions here in New York, Phil.
Gotcha.
It's getting crazy out here.
New York media is one of the toughest sports medias of all time. So
Yeah.
So up next, we got the pick'ems of the week. As of right now, me and John are tied at first, and it's still a 2-game lead over Elijah. Just a heads up.
Listen,
I think
I'm
it's
just out here picking at this point, bro.
That's
right.
Let's take it, baby. Let's
I
get
think it is 12-8 and 10-6, I believe. Let me check.
it. Okay.
It is what it is. That's how I see it.
Right, absolutely. So as of right now, yep, me and John are 12-6. Elijah's 10-8. So first one, Thursday Night Football, Bears versus Commanders. Who we got?
Give me the commies.
Give me the Bears.
I'm going Bears too. I think they pick up the first win of the season. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this goes. Next one.
Wait, let me get my reasoning.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I got that same
Tommy's
one.
just played an overtime game against Philly.
They did.
That's my reason.
They're probably going to be tired. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Philly is one like that's a tough game to play.
Yeah.
Anybody who plays Philly and has to deal with that little tush push, that is a tough game to play.
We saw the Giants try to do it. Oof.
Have you been watching Chicago media though? Chicago media
they're
might be
tired.
worse than New York.
At the same time, look at what Justin Fields did on Sunday.
No, I hear you. He's
I
good. He's
never
not
stopped
bad.
believing in him for real. I just needed him to step up. So now, they get their first win tonight, man. That's it.
Okay, cool. Do you think if they don't, they trade him?
No.
I think it's bullshit that these trade rumors. No offense, I don't mean to be like that.
They are.
How are you gonna come for a guy like that? Like, whatever.
Next one up, we have Dallas and 49ers. So I'm pretty sure roll 49ers here.
Roll 49ers, baby. Let's go. We hate Dallas on this podcast, but it's all right. We'll have some Dallas fans on here soon.
That's a reminder. I'm waiting, rare in this bullshit.
Well, Phil loves Dallas, guys. Phil loves Dallas.
Phil does love Dallas. He also loves the Jets. I'll bring a picture later.
I swear to God, John.
I think the Giants are actually his second favorite team, though.
That's crazy. Great.
2008, 2012 were great years for Phil.
I know, for great years for Phil.
2008, absolutely. Celtics championship, absolutely right.
Yeah, and 18-0.
That's hard.
Great, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, before we move on to another pick, Chase Claypool inactive again tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be inactive until they get rid of him.
He is gone. Yeah.
You think he's gone? You think he's
Not
gone?
even, yeah. Inactive 2 weeks in a row? Yeah, he's gone.
He should have said what he said. He's done.
Yep.
But just
We just didn't talk about it as much. So I mean, it's also the Bears. So
he might get, who knows where he's traded. Watch
That's
KC. Let's see. Up next, we have Monday night. Raiders versus Packers at Las Vegas.
Give me the pack, bro. Like, I'm not even going.
I don't know
going this long. Give me the Packers.
Phil, who you picking?
I got Green Bay as well. I think the defense holds Devontae Adams, and who knows if Jimmy G's gonna start or not. If it's Aiden O'Connell with the way he played last week, give me Green Bay. Either way, Green Bay. I think the defense holds because Devontae Adams versus Jair Alexander, and there's not much going off of that.
I mean, no offense, Phil, but who are you picking in that matchup? You're really picking Green Bay and Jair Alexander versus Devontae Adams?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Devontae Adams will get his because former team, but
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
everyone else got to contribute.
That's valid. I'll go Packers too. I'll go Packers too.
And
Although I think Las Vegas has a real shot. I don't know.
absolutely, it's at Las Vegas too.
If Garoppolo plays.
Gotcha. So Green Bay sweep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And next up, our lock of the week.
Ooh. I'm gonna go last on this one, boys.
I wanted to go last because I didn't want to pick something that you guys. Picked.
Oh, I'll go Miami. Easy. Miami versus the Giants.
Good.
That's my lock.
John.
I swear to God. If the
I
Dolphins
really don't want to pick it, but I kind of want to go Jets Broncos.
Jets over the Broncos.
Nathaniel Hackenball. But I don't know. All right. Everybody says the Jets should have a really good game.
Do we want to make this a pick'em game? We
What?
can if you guys want.
No.
No.
No, I think we're all gonna pick the same one anyways. You're right.
You all got the Jets.
Yeah, right. Never mind. Okay, so John's got.
Give me a second.
While John does that, I will take reluctantly, but not reluctantly, Chiefs over Vikings.
Okay. I'm gonna go Lions over Panthers.
Okay. I was looking at that game too. I was eyeing it for real. Another game I was eyeing, and I wanted to take the Texans over the Falcons.
Dude, you want to see what I have a bet? I have a parlay. Let me pull it up. I have, it's a wild parlay. It's not going to hit too, because I'm going to tell you it, but let me pull it up. I think I have Commanders over whatever I have. Oh, yo, there are a lot of deals for boosts on FanDuel.
Right. Oh wait, John, what was your pick? Sorry.
I went Lions over Panthers.
Gotcha. And then Elijah, right? Okay. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I had this probably will not happen. Washington over the Bears, Jacksonville over the Bills, Houston over the Falcons, Indianapolis over Tennessee, Detroit over Carolina, Dolphins over the Giants, Jets over Broncos.
I'm taken aback. Jaguars over Bills, bro.
I know. England, baby.
John said plus money. I'll take it.
I will take it. Amen. You know what it is.
I'll go through the slate.
$1,000. Let's go.
I'll go through the slate. I got Bears over Commies. I got Jets.
Okay,
over
do you have your lock?
Wait. Sorry, that was just a bet. Let's go through the slate now.
Wait, what's your lock, Elijah?
My lock?
Yeah.
Oh, I said it was Chiefs over Vikings.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll do slate and then the game. Let's go. We got.
All right, so going slate. I'll read it off today. Jets,
Okay.
Broncos. Everybody got Jets.
Jets. Yep.
Bills, Jags. I got Bills.
I got Jags.
John has L. You know what? I think I go with Bills. Yeah, I think Jags are a little wavered right now. I'll go Bills.
Titans, Colts.
Psst.
This
Ugh.
is
Oh, baby.
Titans, Colts. I'm gonna go Colts just because I still don't trust Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. Yeah, I'll go Colts.
You got the Titans? I mean, John? Colts? I mean?
Colts.
You got the Colts. All right, cool. Saints, Pats.
Saints.
I got
Where I'm going.
the Lawrence Phil Bowl.
Yep, we talked about it last night. I'm going Patriots no
You guys
matter
put
what.
money on it?
Yeah, we'll
I'm
put
going-
$20 on it.
I'm going Patriots.
You only put 10?
20.
20? Ooh.
I got the Patriots too, bro.
I got Saints.
All right. Ravens, Steelers. I got Steelers in an upset.
Really? I got Ravens.
I got Ravens as well.
Yeah,
I
I got
can see
Steelers
that.
in an upset this week.
They have the defense to hold Lamar. They got
My thing is,
Is Matt Cannon
every
still?
single time we talk crazy about a team and their coordinator, something happens that next week.
Did they fire Matt Cannon?
But I'm saying, like, we talked crazy about Zach Wilson 2 weeks ago.
We did.
This week, he outperformed that Patrick Mahomes.
Plus, we don't. How healthy is Kenny Pickett? That's the question.
That is a big question, but at the same, like, I got a weird feeling. I'm going Steelers in an upset.
Gotcha.
Wait, aren't they playing in Boston or Baltimore too?
I think they're playing in Pittsburgh, actually.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah, it's at Pitt.
I like that.
It's
Interesting.
in Pittsburgh.
All right.
We got Texans, Falcons up next. I got Texans.
Texans.
Mm.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah, I'll go Texans just because Desmond Ritter has been struggling a little bit.
All right. Panthers, Lions. John got Lions. We all got Lions.
Detroit. Four
In
tough.
the house.
Dolphins. We all got Dolphins.
Dolphins are who? Oh yeah. I picked Dolphins with my lock
Nice.
anyways. Yeah, go.
Sure. I mean, you
Bengals,
never know. We
Cardinals.
talk smack about the court. Maybe the offensive line comes out and blocks.
Pick the Giants then. Pick the Giants. I dare you.
The offensive line can do that, but your defense is not holding Waddle, Hill, A-Chain, Mostert.
Well-
Jeff Wilson's back this week. Berrios has been playing nice.
We might lock down the run, but that's it.
So, yeah, I got Dolphins. Bengals, Cardinals is the next game.
Why do we feel the Cardinals can win this?
They could win this.
I hate to say this. I'm going Cardinals.
Cardinals too. Throw me on the South bandwagon. Throw me on it. Let's go. Come on.
I think Bengals barely win this. I think this will be a dogfight, but I think Bengals barely win this. They have to.
It's a Dobbs win for me, man.
Yeah, I can see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals win though.
Next game is Eagles Rams, and I think I'm gonna have to go Eagles here, but I
Yes.
will not be surprised if the Rams do win.
I'll take Philly as well.
I'll take.
Go ahead, do it. Do it, John. Do it, John. Do it, John.
I'll take Los Angeles, baby. We get Philly first down. Bam.
Do it, John. I'll take it. I'll take it. We got
Because
Chiefs.
their secondary isn't what it was. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, the safeties are hurt. Yeah,
Stay slow, mate, but their secondary isn't what it was. So Puka, maybe Puka.
and Cooper Cup might be coming back this week.
I know he's coming back too, but Puka. You know what I'm saying? Because I got him. So Karen Williams, you can sit. Just rest him. Come on. He's doing right back. Go on. Rest him.
We got it. Oh yeah, it's Chiefs Vikings, right?
Yeah, Chiefs Vikings is next. I'm sorry,
My
I just saw a tweet that I gotta read when we're done here.
Repost it, not
Yo.
retweet it, because bullshit. But
Tell me now. Tell me now.
So
Might be breaking news or not.
two quarterbacks have the same amount of wins in their last 18 games, but for some reason, bless you,
Thank you.
we think one quarterback is better than the other.
Sure.
You want to know who those two quarterbacks are?
Who?
Matt Jones and Zach Wilson.
We don't need this debate again. We don't need this debate again.
yes, we did.
Elijah, we keep bringing up the debate. We don't want it. It's not
You
yes
asked.
or
You asked him to read the tweet.
Elijah, you said this is what happened on this podcast.
You asked him to read it.
Pre-game, Patriots, you were like, Mac Jones ain't crap. Then they play him. Then we're like, oh, Zach Wilson's horrible. Then this week, Zach Wilson.
You asked
is
him-
real.
you asked
Now
him to
we're
read the
back on
tweet.
Zach
That's what the tweet
Wilson, man.
said.
Let me say this. They're both terrible.
Oh my God.
Okay, they're both terrible.
Year. Go ahead.
They're both terrible. Third year.
He
They're
was
both
just
terrible.
reading the tweet. That's all he was. He was just reading the tweet.
They're both terrible. I have one over the other. Phil has one over the other. You have one over the other. We're not going to say who. We're not going to get into it today. We'll do it next
Right.
week.
Gotcha.
We can go right now. Zach Wilson. I don't care.
We'll do it next week.
I'll take our argument in time. We'll save it. Maybe on video. Who knows?
So Chiefs Vikings was the last game. You know, Cowboys Niners was a pick 'em. Packers
Yep.
Raiders was another pick 'em.
I'll go Chiefs on that one.
Yeah, Chiefs as well. Yeah.
You think the Vikings get upset?
No.
Oh yeah. Their defense was cheese. Travis Kelce field day.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Patrick Mahomes can be beat. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
mean-
I was just gonna go for 120 and 2 tugs.
Probably.
Right. Okay. Game time.
But yeah, that's our slate for this week. I'm excited to see what happens. But let's get into the trivia. And this week is going to be something very simple.
Ah shit.
We're gonna go with the last 15 years. I need every single number one pick in the NFL draft for the last 15 years.
Wow.
Fuck. Well. Okay. So how
I
are we
think
doing?
you guys
this?
got this though.
Whoever can name the most.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. John, you won last time.
Wait, we're starting now. You're not. Do you have a grid or?
I do have a grid.
Okay.
Do you want to pull that up?
And we're here.
Liddy.
Yeah, 2023 to 2008. It might not be 15. It is-
23 to
might be
2008.
I might be 16, but it's what it is. Which I got. Oh shit.
Wish me luck.
All right. Give me Eli Manning. Or no, he was way before
That
2008.
was
Never mind.
definitely like 04.
My bad. Can I do another one?
No, that's a miss.
What? I didn't know. My
That's a
bad.
miss. That's a
He
miss.
said the last 15 years.
I wasn't
said-
even looking at
that's a miss.
2008.
He said last 15 years, John.
Whoa, yeah, but that's still a number one pick. It's not like it's a wrong answer.
Yeah, but the
It
last
is a wrong
in the last
Okay,
15
but I
years.
didn't
Yeah.
even know. I didn't know we were
I
going
said for the last 15 years, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't defer.
That's a wrong answer, John.
Wow. All right, bet. Next time
Phil.
I'm deferring. If I get first pick, that's an automatic rule. Johnny's deferring.
Why? But why? Like you said,
Because
the
I
wrong
can.
answer.
Because it's my choice. If there's a coin toss, I'd choose to defer. Thank you very much.
I mean, that's fine, but you said a wrong answer. I don't understand why you're upset.
Because I didn't know it was. I didn't see 08. I didn't hear the 08 part.
I
My
said
bad.
last 15 years.
Okay,
You
I
said
didn't
that,
hear
yeah.
08. My bad. You could have said last 15 years from the time we were whatever. I don't know. My bad. Sorry.
All right, Phil.
Let's go,
Trevor-
Phil. Just
Trevor
go, Phil.
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is obviously here. I don't want to put the wrong year, so I'm gonna give me a second. Sorry. There we go. All right, John.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett was a number 1 pick in 2017. Phil?
Bryce Young?
Right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, okay. Oof. I was like, was it him or Stroud?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow was a number 1 pick. COVID.
Oh shit, I'm blanking already.
5,
4, 3,
3,
2.
2.
Yep, nope, skip.
We're gonna go to John. Okay.
Yep. Damn.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Boom.
You wanted to play this 2008 game. Let's go. You got your pick. Let's go. 5 seconds.
You know what's funny? Like I'm seeing.
You know what's funny is that you should not have started off that way, Phil. You messed with the wrong person in
There's
this
so
one.
many of these names you guys know too. That's the worst part.
Yep. So I mean, I'm ready. So
I'll tell you right now, though, 2008 to 2012 are no longer in the league.
Gotcha.
That's where Phil's gonna struggle.
Yep. Jaguar. Who's it? Oh yeah, they should pick Aiden Hutchinson over him. Trayvon Walker.
There you go.
There we go.
Got one.
Yay! Let's get it. We here.
Who was 2018?
John, we got.
He's in the league.
I got Jameson Winston. Jameis Winston? No.
Yeah, I know. Well, I saw somebody texted me.
Bucks. I'm guessing he plays for the Bucks right now. Chef Baker.
Baker.
Give me Clowney. It's Houston.
Jadavion. The blackest name. I mean, sorry.
DeBrickashaw? No.
Nope. Way farther. Oh my
No,
God.
no. I'm saying the Elijah's question. Sorry.
Oh, now we just draw names. All right.
If you don't count that as an answer, go ahead. Because I was
No,
just
you don't count as
replying
an- go.
to.
Give me a real guess. Go ahead.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Holy Gospel. Let me get Jared Goff.
Okay. I don't think DeBrickashaw is actually that black of a name. I just think it's a dumbass name.
Aw.
No offense. No offense.
I like Brickashaw.
No,
Yo, you was a jet for mad long. Like, yo, you
Yeah.
my dog. You feel me?
Brickashaw.
That is a terrible name, though.
Oh no! Come on. All right. Give me
It's like Jadavion, bro. That's black, bro. That's black.
Okay. Jadavion.
Y'all aren't even black. I shouldn't even have this conversation. But like, things we're not racist here, but well, I'm racist, but they're not racist here at Bola Central.
Have you ever heard that Broadway song "Everyone's a Little Bit Racist"? It's so good, bro. It's so good.
Oh,
Everyone's a little bit racist. Oh my God. Give me
I'm not
Andrew
gonna
Luck.
lie, we gotta
That's what
stop.
Phil needs. Some luck.
You said luck.
Yeah.
Captain Andrew Luck.
I think you're out of luck because he wasn't a number 1 pick.
Andrew Luck was a number 1 pick.
I know.
Okay. Well, I'm about to. Sorry, I don't mean to be like
I
that.
was trying to catch you.
Superman. Let me get Cam. Super Cam. New one.
Out of Auburn.
4 answers left of.
Oh,
Sam
sorry.
Bradford, please.
2009 is still in the league. My bad.
What you got, John?
Matthew Stafford, 2009,
There you go.
Georgia.
Let me go former Ram as well. Let me go Sam Bradford.
That's a good one.
Okay. This is like
Rams, Eagle. Where else did he play?
Oklahoma, I believe.
No, I know where he went to college. I'm talking about in the league.
I think just those two. Cardinals, I think. He might have been
I
Cardinals.
think he played for the Cardinals too, yeah.
Hey, Phil, you want to know something funny about these last two?
What?
They're offensive linemen.
Oh, that's all I need to hear. Thank you, John. Go
No
ahead.
problem.
It's your turn.
All right, give me Eric Fisher.
Chiefs.
Yep.
What's the record? Did John win by 1?
No, I'm actually
Y'all are actually tied.
So if I get this, I win.
No.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
because it's 15.
No. You're
Someone
up.
has-
John missed 2.
I missed 1.
You missed 1. Phil missed.
Phil, did you miss 1?
I missed 1 because I
missed- we both
passed on the
missed
early
tied
one.
as
So,
of right
John,
now.
Phil, if you hit this, you win. Yeah.
Wait, with a bonus for whoever is in 2007. I bet you I know it.
I'll give you. I'll go down all the way to 2000.
Oh, how about you just pick a random year and we have to guess it?
All right.
No, but that should be the overtime. If you get this, we keep going down until we miss.
All right. Go ahead, Phil. What is it?
American Dragon, Jake Long. Throwback Disney.
All right.
Oh,
So here we are.
Are you ready for the race?
These are the number 1 picks of these years. Okay.
God damn it!
Good job. Now, the year that I'm gonna go to. Let's see if y'all can just get the year. Let's go 01. Matter of fact, wait. I need a buzzer sound from each of you.
So whoever said it first.
I don't
No,
know.
pick a buzzer sound.
Or you can just say it, John. You don't have to like use it.
Okay.
Oh, Dick Butkus has passed away at 80.
Oh wow!
R.I.P. Dick Butkus.
Damn.
I never saw him play, so
Hey, former Bears Hall of Famer. Rest in peace.
yeah, man. R.I.P.
I'm gonna say yo, John. You can just pick a word. I don't know if you want to.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna say yo, I'll say lit.
All right.
All right.
So when I say the year, you buzz in and I'll call you. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Ready? First year is 2001.
Lit. Michael Vick.
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Next year we're gonna go. Let's see. Ooh, 1993.
Yo,
Phil.
Patriots quarterback Drew Bledsoe.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
We are gonna go 1999.
Yep.
Oh, that's not your buzzer. Oh,
Oh yeah, you lit. Whatever my
John.
buzzer is. Tim Couch.
Yes, sir. We are gonna go. I ain't gonna lie. If you get this one, 1983.
God damn. Yo,
Go ahead.
LA.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Really?
Just so you know, Phil's on his phone, John. So
Wow.
I see. Yeah, as soon as the overtime started, it's like boop, 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 boop.
Wow. How is that fair?
Overtime. Okay, it's off.
All right. Well,
Go ahead. It's off.
All
Off
right.
off for the rest of overtime.
Okay, cool.
05.
05? Eli was 04.
He's not in the league anymore. Well,
Alex Smith?
yes, you gotta buzz in.
I got yo, lit, whatever it is. I don't have a buzzer, bro.
Yes, it's Alex Smith.
Water all over my fucking room.
All right, ready? 96.
96.
Lit.
Lit.
Go ahead.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Yes, sir. John knows ball.
Wayne Corbett was better. Sorry, Keyshawn.
John knows ball.
I know number 1 overall picks because Jets
Next
have
up,
had
07.
07. Oh, I know 07. Jamarcus Russell.
Yo,
Lit.
Marcus
Whatever.
Russell.
Oh, come on, bro.
John
You
gets
just said buzzer.
John gets
We
the
ain't
ball.
doing buzzers. Just come out here with the names.
You were on your phone.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna say buzzer? Come on now.
All right. Next up, I'm gonna go 2 more. 90. Let's go 1989.
89?
Yo, Steve Young.
No,
Fuck.
Steve Young. Steve Young wasn't a number 1 pick, I don't think.
Lit?
Yeah.
Troy Aikman?
Yes, sir.
Lit. All right, cool.
Damn, it's one of those two.
Last one. Phil, please. 1998.
Should have been 97. Lit.
What up?
Peyton Manning.
Yes, sir.
He should have been 97. He went back to college on purpose to skip the Jets. I'm just saying.
Pain.
Phil.
John.
Don't hurt yourself. Good game. This,
Phil,
number
I'm
one overall pick
gonna
is
give it to
easy
you,
to
man.
memorize.
I know I said I'll do it for the rest of the month. I'm gonna give it to you next week. Pause. But
Oh, can I do trivia next week? Or-
Yeah, John, you got it.
no,
Okay, cool.
John's doing NBA trivia on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
You
I
can-
can't do this Monday. I got to do next month.
Oh,
Sorry.
All right, bet. You know what, John? You'll get trivia next week.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
pain.
Anyway, that's our game for today.
Ow.
John has trivia next week. Phil, you good, man?
Wait for NBA trivia. I gotcha.
You'll
Pain.
kill it on NBA trivia. I'll tell you that.
Hey,
right now.
man. But
This y'all songs
that's
too.
that. Next up, we're just gonna talk about Mr. Rodney Harrison.
It'll be a nice outro. Okay.
We're gonna
This
talk
is
about
crazy
this. We're
outro.
gonna get out of here.
Can I say my piece first since I know you guys have a long
Yeah,
list
you
of them?
say your piece
I
first.
don't have a long piece myself.
Oh.
But
I have
a very long
me,
piece.
John.
Okay, so obviously very unprofessional by a former Patriot, Rodney Harrison. If you want to be in the career field of broadcasting and journalism, you have to be unbiased. You know, you can't push like certain narratives even when you're on live TV. Very, very unprofessional move by Rodney Harrison. I don't know if he apologized yet, but apologies are definitely in order. No matter how Zach Wilson plays, you have to be 100% honest and truthful at 100% times, and you can't, try to persuade other people to say that you want to for clicks and giggles. So that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Elijah, what you think?
Rodney Harrison. Kiss my ass.
Oh, I like to hear it.
Me personally, I'll talk about Zach Wilson and how I don't like him playing right now and how he's playing. But you, as a professional, somebody who has been in the league, and especially not even the fact that you're saying he's terrible, it's the fact that you're trying to goad somebody else into saying it.
Yeah.
And it's a sucker move for real. You giving me excuse my language for my peoples, but you giving real bitch vibes for that, man. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you gotta get somebody else to not like that person. Come on, bro. It's a bitch move, and I will always remember you as the person who gave up the helmet catch. So
I was gonna put that in my speech, but thank you. That's what's up. I
Kiss my
appreciate you knowing that.
Let's have nightmares about that play.
So I'm sorry, Phil.
Go
That play will definitely be brought up right now.
ahead, John.
All right. So what I thought about it, and I think, bro, I appreciate both your takes. This is just an opinion from one football fan to another. I have a lot of respect for Rodney Harrison. I think he's a great player. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he was a good announcer up until last week. Don't mean to be like that, but like you said, Phil, you tried to push a narrative that is rude and insulting, and he tried to get Chris Jones to go along with it, and Chris Jones is a class act. So, I mean, if anything, I'll say anything about that. I think Chris Jones is a great player. If you can ever hear him talk, you definitely should, because what he says is amazing. He was just on the New Heights podcast with Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce. I mean, there's a lot to like about that. But, I mean, Rodney Harrison alone, the way he talked about it, if you watch film, if we watch 5 minutes of film on Rodney Harrison, people would be calling him a dirty player. If we watch 5 minutes of film on Rodney Harrison, we know that he didn't start his first couple of years in the league because he was trash. You get what I'm saying?
In San Diego, yeah.
He literally sat on the bench during the Super Bowl where they got blown out. And you have the gall that in Zach Wilson's third year, after he outplayed Patrick Mahomes, you have the gall to push a completely different narrative because you didn't do your homework. You know what I mean? It's just I have so many nice and respectable things to say about Rodney Harrison that now I can't say that. And I mean, Phil, I hate the Patriots, right? I hate them. I I hate the Patriots. But the fact that I respect Rodney Harrison, all right, for the amount of shit he's done, he literally. I mean, we wouldn't have had Kurt Warner without Ron Harris because he literally took out somebody's knees in a preseason game, like, and then didn't even apologize. Trent Green, I don't know. I'm not gonna curse because that's how mad I am. All right, I'm so mad. I'm not gonna curse. You know what I mean?
Also, he tries not to curse on this podcast.
I try, but yeah. I can't control myself. I'm controlling myself so bad.
Call him a bitch.
So, I want to call him that, but guess
call
what?
Damn.
I'd like to call him.
Nah, it feels terrible.
I'd like to, but I can't. So basically,
call him adjectives that doesn't involve cursing. A punk. Or
I'd like to call him paparazzi at this point. And that's a super insult for me because I'm a photographer. So no offense, but like if you're just gonna make up BS on the side, you're basically NFL paparazzi at this point. I don't consider you a real reporter, and that's what hurts me in my eyes because I actually do respect it.
That's a lot better than call him a bitch. Good job.
Yeah. So
disclaimer: we're not PG friendly on this podcast. For anybody who did not know that, we do have our own images outside of this podcast to uphold.
Sure.
Right.
But if it comes down to it, no, we are not PG friendly. If you do end up somehow, we might have a fan join in one day. Feel free to say whatever. So not whatever.
Yeah.
Know the limit. But
yeah, I mean, whenever I do upload these podcasts, I do press. Is there any explicit content in this episode? Yes, every time. So, boom.
Which is valid because I mean, we're really just getting our feelings out about how we like perceive football or basketball or a sport that we're investing our time in, and
or something actually does in the media, etc., or whatever happens in sports media.
And I think there are a lot of great positives that we take out, but I think we also tackle a lot of negatives, and I mean that's what I like about this podcast, and I think we're going to continue to do that. And I appreciate you guys talking about Rodney Harrison and looking at that video because I mean we didn't even share it in our group; we just all knew. You know what I mean? Like we brought it up. We all were like, oh.
Okay. So,
yeah, it was a good effort.
Last words before we head out. Besides, or we could just end off the Rodney Harrison thing. Not gonna lie to you. We good on just leaving it on that?
The Rodney Harrison thing.
Gotcha. Elijah, anything?
Nope.
Okay. For me, hey, that's another episode. Obviously, NFL is in full effect already. NBA is right around the corner. Every Monday, me and Elijah will be the consistent host every Monday. John might be popping in here and there to talk NBA as well. Throughout the whole season, we might have Waleed stop by as well. I'm excited to see how this NFL and NBA season does as well. Hey, more sports, more content for us. I'm excited to see what you guys have to say as well. If we like these podcasts 2 a week, if anyone wants to join, let us know down below. Friends of the podcast as well, TJ, etc., always down. I'm excited to see where this goes. It's going to be a fun year. Hopefully, not a lot of heartbreak, because so far for Patriots fans it is. But hey, Celtics season's coming up. So with that being said, make sure you like down below. Comment all of our takes or comment whatever you want down below. Larry and Chris, if you want to comment. Whatever team you are, because we know where Chris stands. So we fuck with you, Chris. So with that being said, Ball Central Podcast, and we will see you guys next week. Deuces.